On the edge of a quiet town where the night sky stretched wide and unbroken lived a girl named Emily. She wasn't known for being the loudest in the room or the brightest in her class, but she carried a secret love: the stars. Every night, while the world around her slept, Emily would climb onto the rooftop of her small house and gaze at the infinite sky. To her, the stars weren't just distant lights. They were friends, companions, and reminders that the universe held something bigger than her struggles. The gentle hum of the wind wrapped around her as she sat alone, her silhouette framed by the soft shimmer of starlight. In those moments, she felt at peace, connected to something vast and beautiful. Life wasn't easy for Emily. Her family worked hard but barely got by. She often felt invisible, overlooked by others who thought she was too quiet, too ordinary. Yet, under the starlit sky, she never felt small. She whispered her dreams into the night. Dreams of courage. Dreams of becoming someone who mattered. Dreams of one day shining as brightly as the stars she adored. She would close her eyes, tilt her face to the heavens, and imagine a future where she could reach out and touch the very lights that inspired her. The night listened, silent and patient, as Emily's hopes drifted upward, carried on the breeze. But dreams, as we know, are fragile things. In school, when she spoke about her love for the stars, people laughed. They told her astronomy was for geniuses, and she wasn't cut out for it. They mocked her curiosity, dismissing her passion as childish whimsy. Slowly, those voices chipped away at her confidence. The classroom, once a place of possibility, became a shadowy space where she felt isolated and misunderstood. Some nights she wondered if she was foolish to believe she could ever reach beyond the ordinary life waiting for her. The laughter of her classmates echoed in her mind, making her question the value of her dreams. One evening, as a storm rolled across the sky, Emily stood on her rooftop, shivering in the cold. Clouds swallowed the stars, and for the first time, she couldn't see them. Tears welled in her eyes as she thought, maybe they were never listening. Maybe I was wrong to believe. The absence of those familiar points of light left her feeling lost, as if the universe itself had turned its back. But in that silence, something stirred in her heart. A quiet defiance. Even if I can't see them tonight, I know they are still there, and so am I. That moment changed everything. In the darkness, she found a new resolve, a determination to keep going even when hope seemed invisible. From then on, Emily chose to fight for her dreams. She studied late at night with borrowed books, learning about constellations, galaxies, and light years. She saved every coin she could to buy a second-hand telescope, piecing together knowledge from wherever she could find it. Each night, when she looked through its lens, the universe opened up to her in ways she had never imagined. She traced the paths of planets, mapped the sweep of the Milky Way, and marveled at the mysteries that unfolded before her eyes. She realized that even if people doubted her, the stars never did. They kept shining, waiting for her to believe again. Her journey was slow and often lonely, but every moment of discovery rekindled her passion. Years passed, and Emily's dedication carried her farther than anyone expected. She entered science fairs, won small scholarships, and eventually earned a place at a university where she could study astronomy. It wasn't easy. She faced countless setbacks, financial struggles, and nights of self-doubt. There were moments when exhaustion threatened to overwhelm her, when failures seemed to outweigh progress. But every time she felt like giving up, she looked up at the stars. They reminded her that darkness is temporary and light always returns. Step by step, she pushed forward, her persistence shining as steadfastly as the constellations she loved. One night, during her final year of study, Emily sat in an observatory looking through a massive telescope. For the first time, she saw the spiral arms of a distant galaxy, millions of stars spinning together in cosmic harmony. The sight took her breath away, filling her with awe and gratitude. In that instant, she remembered her rooftop, the laughter of those who doubted her, and the lonely nights when she almost gave up. She smiled through tears, realizing how far she had come. She had done it. She had connected with the stars, not just as a dreamer, but as a scientist. The universe that once seemed so distant was now within her reach. Emily's story is not just about astronomy. It's about holding on when no one believes in you. It's about trusting the invisible, the stars you can't see behind the clouds, the strength you don't realize you have, the dreams that feel too far away. Because the truth is, every person carries a sky within them, filled with stars waiting to shine. We all face moments of darkness, times when doubt and fear threaten to eclipse our hopes. But like Emily, we can choose to believe in ourselves, to keep reaching for the light even when it seems out of sight. So when the world doubts you, remember Emily. Remember the girl who connected with the stars, not because she was the smartest or the strongest, but because she refused to stop believing. Her journey was not defined by talent or luck, but by courage and faith. And maybe, just maybe, the stars are waiting for you too. They shine for everyone, for dreamers, for believers, for those who dare to hope. If you like this story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content. Believe in your stars and never let go of your dreams.